Let's upgrade. Fever Strike, North Wind. And instead of this, let me search up crit. There we go. Critical chance and critical damage. But oh, not enough credits for that one. Orthos, that's fine. Alright, so that buffed up this a lot. Of course, I have my Dex Pixia. This one on gas. Let me actually see. Hiroku. Of course, puncture damage over impact. Interesting. Do I have puncture? I do not have a puncture mod for melee. That is not ideal, but I can go Fury. Let's go Molten Impact. This should be Blast, I believe. Let's see. Radiation, I guess. And let's just make this a bit more generic. What is this? Corrosive. I'll do corrosive. Or what is magnetic? Increases shield and overguard damage. Now I'll go with this one. Melee prowess, lasting sting. We have the Boar Prime. Let's see, what does the Boar specialize? It does specialize in impact, but yeah, I guess Disruptor. Chilling Reload. Chilling Grasp. Seeking Fury. There we go. That should do. So it specializes in puncture. No return. Cracker. Perpetual Agony slash. Yeah, let's increase reload speed. Auger Pack. Impact, and that. Actually, yeah. Critical chance. I suppose that'll do for the time being. Now, first things first, going to be showing off some of the upgrades I made to my dojo. Alright, so I got a little teleport in here, so we spawn in this room. Then, of course, up here, I have the ceremony beacon. It gives you free endo every once in a while. I have the treasury where you can donate resources to the clan that gets used in the upgrades. Over here I have the first of the gardens. On this side we have the oracle. Now this room doesn't really do much except it allows you to... Hey Mark, how you doing? Showing off my dojo real quick. I don't know how to... I need to figure out how to change this statue because, you know, why have it be Loki when it can be this glorious visage right here? It might just be Loki, though. Alright, then I have the Oracle. This allows me to build the other labs where the clan can create weapons. Or weapon blueprints. Over here, I'm starting with the... I have the first few labs being built. I have the Tenno lab. And over here, I believe I'm building the Orokin lab. These are actually... They'll be finished in 42 minutes. But yep, this is my dojo area. So you know, if you join Warframe, this is gonna be our hangout spot. Of course, most importantly, I have the koi pond. It has fish. But that's the dojo so far. I also have over here I have an elevator area. This goes up. And this is just the battery area, so I have T connectors here that lead here, and you have to have energy in order to build new structures, so basically build 2 on either side, build a T connector, and I'm not gonna be able to finish making these, but like finish them because I don't have any forma. But this is more or less how the thing is. You go to the end of a hallway, collect a node, and then boom. So other than the forma, that room's ready to be built, and I'll do the same thing over here. So mainly just because making sure you have enough reactors is always important, because if you don't have enough reactors to have the energy, you can't build any new rooms. And funnily enough, these T connectors actually require energy as well, so making sure you have enough energy is important. But that's just a quick tour around the dojo so far. I'm going to be expanding it as I get more members, but the main thing is getting all the formas myself is not very easy, but I'm working on it all. Right now I'm in the process of crafting Valkyr and leveling up my weapons. Let's see. Let me go... The grind is indeed real. Let me go Cronus here. Boar, Sestra's good. Let's see. Of course, this one's good at Slash. And I do actually have a stance mod for it, so that's good. Throw in Carny Mandible. Let's see. Probably just going to do this one pretty simply with... ooh. Wait, quick slashes and lunges, fast cutting with a puncture finish. I want... for that one, I want the slash attribute. And I'll just put some frost on it, because why not?
Ready to kick.
It increases my status effect as well. So, I have some of this map unlocked. Where should I go? You know what? I'll just do what I was doing last time. Oop, Cetus 69. But, do some bounties on Cetus. It'll level up my weapon and get me more standing with them, so... killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And right now I'm actually playing with my main frame. Oh, it is nighttime here, though. That is not the most ideal. Just got to get through the market to get to these 2.
How the children admire your good deeds, Tenno.
Let's see. So I already have Gara, so I don't need that. Let's see. Weaken the Grenier footholds. Spy catcher. I'm gonna go weaken the Grenier Foothold here. It's level 20 to 40. So my mainframe is Titania. So a fun fact about Titania is there was one true statement I heard from someone who was like describing the mains of all the frames. So the main thing about Titania mains is that not a single Titania main knows what any ability does except for their fourth. And you know what? That's true. Let's go Archwing launch. Let's go for Archwing launcher here. But yep. So as a Titania main, I don't know what any of my abilities do except for the fourth ability. Partially because her kit's just that convoluted, and partially because you don't really need any ability other than the... Oh, this isn't level 20 to 40. This is just straight up 40s. This is problematic. Go, my pixies. Ah. Okay, yeah, so I'm not supposed to be getting destroyed to this degree, but unfortunately it lied to me. It told me this. Oh, I see what's going on. Where are... Oh, God. Okay. So my pixies are dealing with some of it. This is the thing that's been one-shotting me, basically. So yeah, the funny part about this is it was saying that this is a 20 to 40 mission. But in reality, it's just level 40. Alright, so this area is... Oh, I'm supposed to be finding caches. Luckily, my frame is very good for that on the count of the fact that I can fly. My pixies have left me, but that's okay. Missile pods. So unfortunately, the caches do not show up on my loot radar, which makes it a little bit harder. There's one. Now I actually have to leave Pix form to open it, but 1 out of 3 of the caches have been found, so that's good. Grab some missile pod while I'm here. Okay, re-enter Pix form. The only problem with being in Pixie form is that I do lose energy. So, perhaps... Oh, there's another cache. Oh, no. Let me see if the last one's underground. That's a possibility, and I am not prepared for it. Alright. No, that's going outside of the circle, so it's... If it's not here, it's probably not, or it's definitely not underground. Which is good. I do not want to be navigating those caves. Okay, yeah, I need to go pixie form to fight anything. No, you don't. Okay, so I have 4 minutes left. I'm out of energy. And that's not necessarily a good thing. Oh, So the search area did shrink, luckily. Grab this real quick. It's, oh. It's... Oh, is it up there? Just make sure I check down here real quick. There it is. Alright. So, unfortunately, I did not get the bonus there. Oh, a mod. Now, I kind of do want to go back to the assassination target. So, yeah, I definitely do want to go back into that cave. And... there's some good stuff in there that I really use. Let me take out these guys real quick. Execute. Okay, yeah, now that I've taken out the Vrash turret, these enemies have gotten a lot easier, but... So where I want to be is in here. No Psalm Cutter on picks. Okay. You're just gonna be a problem, ain't you? And he ruined, okay. Okay, yep. I need to be on my way. Okay. So I have to now take out enemies up to the point where I can draw out the assassination target. While there's no enemies here, I want to stay out of picks as long as possible. I do have the Dreamer's Bond mod, so it does regenerate some of my energy, but this is not good. I'm underleveled. Alright. I'm underleveled, and my main source of survivability here would be Pix form, but unfortunately I do not have the energy to activate Pix form. My frame's innate defenses are not the best. And they called for reinforcements. That's not ideal. Oh god. I have to go for as long as I can. Okay, that's about how much picks I have. Luckily, I'm dealing... There we go. Vigilante Fervor. Alright. So, bonus... and Gladiator Might. Alright, so another Gladiator mod and another Vigilante mod. It's pretty good. Oh, Armored Vault, and I'm out of energy. This is not ideal. Let me see if I can get some energy back killing some of these tusks. Alright. Alright, please have some energy. Alright, nice. I got some energy back. That should definitely help.
You're nearing the armored vault. Take out the surrounding
Alright, I just need to...
And we'll need that to get inside. They dropped the data mass. Grab it.
Alright, so there's the data mass.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Alright, I need to take care of this Eximus real quick. Okay, nope. Alright, I'm on my last revive, so let's see. Alright, that energy drop was pretty good. Nope. Alright, well... alright, I still get to keep Vigilante Armaments and Gladiator Might, so that's not too bad. Alright. But that didn't end up going very well. Ooh, you know what I should do? Yeah, it was supposed... the 20 to 40 is typically supposed to be... Well, the first round is 20s, and then the last few rounds is 40s. If I could have conserved my energy like that, I probably would have had a better time there. But... I wonder if it's because I was doing it at night that happened, but yeah. Let's equip the Riven mod. Let's see, impact. But yeah, I would have been able to handle 40s, but unfortunately, I just wasn't getting the energy drops I needed, so can't do anything about it. Or you can't do everything about it. So do you know? Did you notice how it was like kind of dark outside? That means night was ending soon, but it wasn't ended yet. So how Earth missions work is they have a day-night cycle, and they're like, let's say I was doing a regular stage. The same level enemies, but gives stronger variants of them. All right, let's make this public and do an assassination real quick, because I need this, and now I can show off more or less Titania's power.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Alright, and this, so my Riven mod that I equipped, it doesn't, luckily it doesn't take any, mod space, except for the actual space it's taking, but it doesn't take any, Alright, let's just... There we go, and... There we go. So this stage becomes a lot easier when, due to my flight, basically because he has a time where he can be hit, but he can still, even when he is in that time, he can only be hit in either the face or the area that is, lit up yellow. Okay, so they already pushed him to retreat.
Councillor Vahek rose to power by eliminating his enemies on the Grenier Council. He now has their complete control, which which makes him one of the most influential Grineer.
Alright, so we're already on the last stage of this. Yeah, Vekay, you should do everything yourself, so come fight us like a man. I sacrificed. Are you ready for a sacrifice? Alright, so using my energy on picks here is more important because on the last phase of his fight, he can be attacked with any weapon, so he doesn't have his invulnerability. Okay, stop spinning in circles. Wow, these guys are... Alright, I'm getting carried here. These guys are really fast. Alright. That's my Mutilus Ceranos for you.
Thank you, Tenno. It should be a long time before we hear Vapehead's
Alright.
ugly voice again. Now get to extraction. You've earned it.
Oh my gosh. Lotus, chill. You can't destroy the man like that. The Lotus was out for blood there.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh my... Okay, so... I already had the Hydroid chassis and the Hydroid systems. So, 3 runs of this guy, and I got all the parts I needed from him. So, I don't need to fight him again. That is very lucky, actually. Now, it'll be less like lucky if I need Argon crystals. That's not fun. Argon crystals are a very fun resource to get. They require I go to the Void, and then on top of going to the Void, you have 24 hours to use them before they disappear. And that's fun. Let's see. Do I have a good lith fissure? Ooh, a defense lith. Okay. Yeah, I'll do some defense lith missions. Okay, so this mission, there are corrupted enemies, and by killing these corrupted enemies, we get a resource called reactant.
Use that reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
So the bow I'm using right now is the Mutilus Ceranos. It spawns a poison cloud on enemies that it hits. Alright. Time to show why this is one of the best defense frames in the game. So now while I stand here and do nothing, my pixies are just going to fly around obliterating everything. Oh, I got a chassis blueprint for Harrow. Ability range and ability strength have doubled. So my Pix form, all of my flies now deal double damage. Oh wait, actually I can use this. Cool, cool. So as you can see on the bottom of my screen, I actually have a Riven mod equipped, which requires that I kill enemies that have not left a dropship yet. So by going up there and shooting all of them, I got points for that. And how Riven mods work is they have very powerful effects, but you have to unlock them by completing a quest. And yeah, my quest is killing enemies before they leave a drop ship. There's a Jade Light Eximus. Wait, are there two Jade Light Eximus? Or can Jade Light Eximus attack multiple people with the light beam? Interesting. Either one is not good because I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna go bow for a couple seconds just to... And back to picks. Oh, we have a Hydroid. Oh, I got a whip stance mod. I actually needed one of those. Okay, so I'm running kinda heckin' low on energy, so that's not ideal. I need to leave picks form for a little bit, which is also not ideal.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Alright, so after this wave, since I collected 10 reactant during that wave, we're going to get to go through and choose a weapon. I'm gonna try and... I don't know if we can test or if we both get this blueprint. But yeah, I'm good to keep going. Oh my gosh. And I got a Lith Relic as a reward for surviving that 5 waves. Or it looks like every 3 waves. Paris Prime. Let's go for this one. I kind of want the Forma here.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity.
Because a Forma blueprint would allow me to craft a Forma, which I need for the dojo. But not ideal that I'm low on energy right now, but I can make it work. I have the Mutualist Cernos. It's dropping dank clouds. But interesting fact, the Mutualist Cernos doesn't actually deal damage on its own. Okay. I need Eximus, because Eximus drop a guaranteed energy. There's 1 energy, there we go. Melee damage increase. Eximus. And something just drained my energy. Monster, I just got it back. Okay, grab some more energy. So I'm actually, I don't know if this, he is level 30 Hydroid, so there's a good chance, but I don't know if he has the loot mod. Oh. Is there one more in there? Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Wait, is that... Oh, he dropped out as I was killing him. So yeah, now I need to... Oh, wrong thing. Shoot, need to... You pull that one up. Oh, wait, not that one. This one. There we go. That was not good. I accidentally opened my... But I accidentally opened VTube Studio over my screen. So that's what that need to pause was. Oh, it actually does deal like a little bit of damage. Not like a amazing amount though. The main thing it is for the Cernos is Arctic Eximus, which is guaranteed energy. Grab this energy in Endo. Alright, that's wave 5. So next wave will be a guaranteed. Alright, there we go. But next wave will be a do enemies that you kill drop energy, or how do you get energy? So both me and my ally actually have a really good mod for getting energy, which is Dreamer's Bond, which slowly regenerates our health and energy, and it stacks for each person we have that has it. Other than that, the Eximuses, like the stronger enemies, drop guaranteed energy orb and health orb. And I have Equilibrium as well, I'm pretty sure, so anytime I pick up a health orb, it gives me energy as well. Like these blue orbs, these are energy. So I can actually use my Pix form here just to help clear out enemies. Because again, once I... Ooh, suppress. That's a pretty good mod. But yeah, so Dreamer's Bond gives me passive energy, and killing Eximuses guarantees me an energy drop, while killing weaker enemies have a chance to drop energy. Alright, I need... Come on, give me a dropship. Oh wait, it's end of round here. Please say there's a dropship before wave rounds. Alright, nope. It's a Kuburo. Alright. Forma blueprint. Yeah, I want the Forma blueprint here. Or do I go for the Zaku Prime Neuroptics? No, I need the Forma here. Alright, what you doing, brother? Alright, I'm down to join you on the grind here. I already got the dual Zorin. 2 Forma blueprints. How many mods? So... Oh, no relic. But, so how many mods it, after this stage, I'll probably, extract after this wave. But after this stage, I can show you the modding page a little bit. Nice. Oh. Okay, so Pick up the reactant. That's a big bubble. Oh. Okay. So my secondary gun just has unlimited ammo now. And deals more damage, but, oh no! Oh! That is unfortunate. I need one more enemy from a dropship, so I have to hope that next wave brings another dropship. Because if it does, I can complete the Riven mod real quick. But, so, the best answer I can give right now is that there's two limiters on mods. And that is both your mod page and your, but like you have a maximum number of mod slots, and then you also have, basically how much load you have on it. And that increases as you level up your weapons. And for like melee weapons and your Warframes, you can also increase it with stance mods or aura mods. Stance mods being for your melee and aura mods being for your frame. Alright, please say there's a dropship next wave. So it does look like I'm actually lagging a bit too, because there's a delay on my Cernos' damage. Yes, please group up. Alright, there we go. My Mutalisk Cernos upgraded. Yeah, definitely a delay here. So there should be enough energy for me to last the rest of the round. Especially if I get energy drops, which, since there's plenty of Eximus now, this late in the stage. Dropship? No dropship.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
That's unfortunate. And my teammate actually did not bring a relic into this match, too. So, it looks like we're, well, I'm getting the Shade Prime Cerebrum. I'm actually going to extract here. So much going on at the same time, it's awesome. Yeah. It can get a little bit overwhelming sometimes, but once you get used to it and the rhythm, especially if you... So the best way to learn to play this game is you get used to playing your frame rather than the game itself. Like, I had a little bit of a benefit there because Titania is just a really easy frame to play. Oh, there, it did actually. Alright. So the MR16. Alright. I do not have that weapon unlocked. So, upgrading. So this is the upgrade page for my Mutalisk Cernos. So these are the number of slots I have available, but because it's level 10 only, I don't have enough mod capacity. So this is all I can add to it at the moment. And same with this. As I said, frames typically will have a lot higher capacity because Dreamer's Bond right here is giving me bonus capacity. So you can add more mods a lot easier. Actually, wait, I do have an Exilus adapter. By defeating Eidolon. So I do have an Exilus adapter, so I can use that. Gladiator Age. Exilus. Oh, but, I do have Exilus mods. Sprint speed. Oh. Thief's Wit can go up there. And then Gladiator Aegis will go down here. Alright, that's easy. But, so that's more or less how the modding page works is... Said, like, I wouldn't be able to add this because I don't have the capacity for it. Once I do, that would actually be a really good one to add.
When he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty.
Alright, and for the additional mods, you have the mod storage right here where stores all your mods. There's these things called Iatan treasures that this stores as well. You get these just going through stages. Let me actually fit these. So by fitting the stars in these, it makes them worth more if I were to trade them for Endo at Maru's Bazaar. And more Endo is good for me because that's how you upgrade mods. Boom. But yeah, that's more or less how this game works. Gotta... Let's see, I have enough Void Traces. Hero Prime, Lavos Prime, Musketeer, Acurus, Musketeer, Protea Prime, Quasas, Sevagoth, Xylock Prime. Alright, interesting. So just ready the mod and whatnot will tell you if you can use it or not. And then you just go from there. So the more I level up the weapon, the more mods I can use because it adds more capacity. I'll just do that to complete a quest. So just read the mod. Yeah. One other thing to note is that you can actually... oh, whoops, I did not mean to take that off. Flow. So you can actually upgrade these mods as well, like that, and they will cost more. So they'll cost more to use. Like, efficiency would be good to upgrade on Titania because my fourth ability drains like crazy. Alright, and now... I have this, so now I just need to get these 4 or actually not even crafted. You just get these from relics. Alright, so I have a Forma blueprint. I can't craft it yet because I am broke. Let me become not broke. Or actually, wait, I can... Tutorial. Yeah, no. There is. Filter, show max, rarity, polarity, game mode. Yeah, where is... See, they showed something, but it's not there now. Yeah, so you can dissolve mods for Endo, which, all things considered, I wouldn't really recommend just because it's a lot easier just to farm for the Ayaten treasures and trade those for Endo in the early game, but all these extra mods are excellent for money. Well, not excellent, but they can be sold. And that's honestly, see, even selling all of my dupes, well, the dupes that it shows, but even selling all of those, I didn't get enough money to do the Forma. And yeah, that's more or less the game. There's a few extra things like that you unlock later, like the helmet I don't have access to. Like, I can access it, but can't do that. Of course, I got the frame fashion going. He's playing. Don't mind him. But yep. So, Super Sentai Ranger. More of a Japanese theme there. Harrow. We have Gara. So those are just some of the frames I have so far.
Operator, your chosen Warframe suits.
And I'm crafting Valkyr right now. I really need that, but I'm broke. Spy nightmare mode. I don't want to do that. Exterminate nightmare mode. I'll do that. So nightmare mode, it gives you more rewards and is a higher level. And you unlock it by completing all the nodes on the planet.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing.
So how vampire mode works is that all of the enemies have lifesteal and actually heal as they damage you. But it doesn't matter if they're healing if they die first. There's a little hacking section. I would say Exterminate is definitely the simplest of the missions, just because your job is kill.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There's an Eximus for some guaranteed energy. And we're already almost finished with the objectives of this mission. Alright, I got another copy of Bane of Grenier.
You've broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find
Alright.
extraction.
And there we go.
Another job well executed.
The darker one looks like a character from Dark Souls. Looks intimidating and cool. Oh. magazine capacity and bonus heat damage. That'll be useful later. I could actually, if you wanted to look it up, it was supposed to be based around Bonjrud from Maiden Abyss. There we go. Let me see. Let's see. OBS. Let me see. Image. Get that. Oh, you looked up Bonjour? Yeah, that was supposed to be the basis there. And my only other character cosplay in Warframe is the Pink Ranger mag, which actually let me just.
Remember the old war, operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Let me just change this. There you go. Now she's a Blue Ranger. See, so this is my other main, Nidus. Got him looking bulky. Let's see. Let's change this back to solo. I'll just I'll go for an easy mission just to show off what my boy Nidus does.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
So you might notice that I start off with only access to 2 of my abilities. And that's because 2 of them do not cost mana. So I do that, and that's 90% of this man's gameplay is that stomp. So that gives him, so hitting his first ability gives him mutation stacks, which increases the damage and range of that ability. And yeah, so this is how my missions usually look. Oh, I forgot to equip my newest mod to him. That's unfortunate. It's less money for me. Yeah, the one gripe that I see a lot with this game is, as you said earlier, the grind is real. So running this mission like 20 times will not give me like half of the required materials to upgrade like one, or to make like one room in my dojo. But that's, the dojo is expensive because it's centered around the guild having like multiple members. So just keep pressing the button. I'm up to 5 mutation stacks, and I believe it's at Let me see. Yeah, it's not yet. I believe it's at 10 stacks of mutation. I mutate. And it actually changes the character. And if it doesn't show well here, I can, I have a way to force mutation at my base. Like, okay, so just keep in mind how my character looks right in here, especially around the face. This is a little secret loot room. You knock those down, you get in here. It also gets paid for it, and people go actually pay to play. I think honestly the monetization in this game is actually pretty good. Like, there's not really pay to win. Like, they have prime resurgences where you can buy a prime frame, but basically every frame in this game is good. So even if you buy a frame, it's not really a pay to win situation. Like right now, that's the Yarlai Prime resurgence. So you could go in and buy Yarlai Prime.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
Okay.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oh wait, is it 8? Nope, still not mutated. Which is unfortunate, because now I'm out of energy. Oh yeah, and you can perform stealth kills as well, so that's fun. Yeah, my swords are basically like so modded right now that I'm pretty much killing everyone with a single slice of my sword. But unfortunately, that is not energy, which means... There we go. Got some energy back. So I need to stop using my 2 so much. Boop. There's not really many enemies on this stage. Which is kind of a negative for my character, because... the best way to play Nidus is to group a bunch of enemies up together and then hit them all at once. Which allows you to get a stack of mutation for every enemy hit. But, yep. Nice, I got 2 stacks there. Yeah, I think it's at 10 stacks, and Nidus's passive only becomes live at 15 stacks. But yeah, there are frames that are legitimately like that, like quite a few of them. I actually have a frame that whenever I wall latch, I can... Alright, so I'm not going to be able to mutate this round. I think I played it too heavy with my larva, which is the ability that pulls all the enemies together, but I have a way to show off what my mutation looks like at in my orbiter. But, so honestly, all of the stuff in your base, or in your orbiter, doesn't, or like all your crafting recipes, all that stuff, they typically don't require too much. The only time it really gets like really heavy is things where you're supposed to be playing with other people. That, all right. Now I can. Oh wait, I think I can show you in here. Appearance, maybe mutation. All right. So seeing how my character looks right now, and then when I mutate, yeah, and that happens at 10 stacks. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I really like Nidus is the whole stacking and mutation aspect of it. This is actually my only frame right now that can go invisible, so that's pretty cool. Then we have the Helmonth. Oh, I'm thinking it's still counting me as Nidus, which is interesting. But yeah, that's Warframe. Yeah, you can make dogs, crafting all this stuff. Let's see, any other... And so most of these, like the Cinta, I forgot how you get these. But a lot of these, like the Drakon, you can actually just buy the blueprint and then craft it.
Operator, orders has been
So that's how you get that, and they're not that expensive.
You could say we forged.
At least for the crafting recipes. This is the shop. So like right now, they have this, which is the Valkyr heirloom skin, and it comes with all these stuff, just not Valkyr. And the Yaralai Prime access, which, yeah, it gives you the Daikyu. Honestly, for me personally, the best part of this is the Daikyu. But, yeah. And again, it's not too, like, getting Yaralai Prime. I actually don't know what relics you would get it out of, but that's how you get primes, is just through relics, so that's not too bad. $0.99 for all this. That's not bad. And of course they have all this, which is... And again, a lot of these packs, so it's $49 for the Encore Temple bundle and the Encore Gemini bundle, which is skins, and it comes with the these. But it also gives you 750 platinum that you can do all that. Oh, and for the mutations, so if I remember correctly, let me just double check this. At 15 stacks, if Nidus is killed while he's 15 stacks of mutation, it consumes those stacks and does that. Rupture, so the mutation stacks, it gives him mutation stacks, and this actually increases the damage of his first ability, Virulence, or Virulence. But it also, like, one stack of mutation instead of energy is how you cast this. And it links you to an ally or enemy, and that enemy takes the damage you would have taken. And Ravenous is his ultimate ability, which costs 3 mutation stacks, and it spawns a forest that spawns a bunch of explosive maggots that swarm, attach to, and kill the enemies. So that's what that one does. And this guy, Necros, probably the most important frame to try and farm for. And he has one ability that matters, which is this third ability, Desecrate. And what this does is after you kill the enemies, they have a loot chance, a drop table for a loot chance. Desecrate consumes the body to make it consumes the body to make it drop its loot table again. So it doesn't necessarily double your loot, but it gives you a second roll of the loot table. So that's pretty good. Tuna, Acropolis, got all these teams you can join. Now I'm not very liked by all of these guys, and they sometimes send people to kill me, so that's fun. But yeah, grabbing someone like Necros, or you can also get Hydroid, and Hydroid has a mod that increases loot chance from enemies that are killed while in his tentacles. And then there's also Ivara, who has a dome that she creates that gives loot chance as well. So those three made like a trio that was centered almost entirely around farming enemies. Oh.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. That's an easy quest to finish. Oh, the Knights of of Blood Oath. That's a Sword Art Online reference. Enora, I guess. So these are the featured dojo, and one of my Nightwave quests is just to visit. And that's the whole quest. So I'm gonna drop down in here. And then, and might as well look around a little bit, see how much better this dojo is than mine.
Hey, dreamers. We are up and ready to party.
Okay, this is. Oh wow. Okay, I'm interested in the oh, they made a Rayquaza in Warframe, and this looks like a redecorated. Yeah, this is an energy reactor that they made a Rayquaza in. Okay, my clan is broke. So yeah, if you wanna join me, I need more people farming so that we can stop being broke. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dryad skin. Ash Shroud. I think that's more or less it for Warframe. Let me do something real quick. All right. There we go. Update that. I will fix this in 1 second. once this game decides to load. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Properties, select window. Alright. There we go. Next up, I'm going to play some Heroes Hour. Let's go my favorite faction here, Decay. The game is wild on normal or harder. Pillar. I guess I'll go Pillar. Yeah, let's go this character. Oh, and 1 second, bring this back up. And hey, probably one of the best things about Warframe is it is free, and thank you for stopping by too. Fighters. Alright. Let's see. Okay, the beginning of this game is always slow. I can build another thing. Create some pandas. And 5 of my pandas went down. 6 of my pandas went down in this one fight. Excellent. Let's see, got meditation here. Oh. Well, I'm getting decimated. Come on, archers, put in work. Oh, they did not put in enough work. But that's okay. Archer, longbowman, did I just? Oh no! Oh no! I did not properly choose. Please say okay. It chose the longbowman. I'm honestly okay with that. Now I'm no longer tired, so this will be pretty easy now. I have more longbowmen, and I have a hero. So she'll run in and tank the hits, while my longbowmen will take them out. Wood. Death Guard. Let's grab the tea house. Gives all burning strike. That sounds good to me. Oh, and since I have skeleton strike, every time I hit, it's spawning skeletons. Temporary ones, but it's still stronger than not having skeletons. Ah. They took out 3 of my archers. I don't like that. So let me try to get this as close as possible. See if I can recognize any structures in here. Because I do have a challenge to complete it. Let's see. Summon Essence. There we go. 6 fire, guys. Alright. So this fight's going to be challenging, but I do have skeleton strike, so I'm going to have a decent bit more frontline than. All right. I lost 2 but gained 1, so I guess I only really lost 1. Let's see. Alright, so I need to see if I can find that gray structure. That's probably going to be my best bet here. Alright, 2 T-Knights. Alright. So that is an AI controlled, or not an AI controlled army, that is a rogue army. Administrative. Okay. So that makes all my units cheaper. That's nice. Add these. Now I do want this ore. Oh, it looks like I have an entourage. Let me... Alright, I'll end turn here. So the challenge I'm taking on right now is... It comes down mostly to luck. Whereas, I kind of have to just hope I find it. Find the treasure chest. Let's get that. I don't really have the ability to get him at all. The skeleton strike ability is actually really good for me. Oh, and a bunch of these slaves are joining me, so that's good as well. They're not very good fodder, but they're fodder nonetheless, so I'll take it. Hero gains 100 XP for every one of their levels per day. So right now I'm gaining 500 XP per day. That's pretty good. Get the Guild of Mages here. And see what else I can create. 2 more pandas. Go into this battle. Now the slaves are really bad because as they joined me, they may also join my opponents. So, not really what I want to see happen. But to that end, there's not really much you can do. Let me grab that skill real quick. 8 mana. And I definitely want to get that. Let's get this. Creation skill. I do like the creation skill. It's very strong. There we go. Hand cannoneers. Ooh, they have burning. That's pretty good. Let's see. So this will be a moderate challenge. Need to put my commander in the front so she's spawning skeletons. I don't know who the war clowns turned into, but they obviously turned into someone weaker. And they didn't retreat, so I'm guessing it wasn't my archers either, or my longbowmen either. Alright, now I got the academy. There we go, get that leveled up. Increase my meditation skill. That will end this turn. And now again, she gains 700 XP now per turn, as she's currently at level 7. I have to figure out where this... where this thing is. And the only basis I can have for this is this jarbled mess. So honestly, my best bet is probably to get a second hero and walk absolutely everywhere. Heretic's Cape. That -3 defense will honestly get me killed, and I don't want to get that yet. A, because it's nearly impossible, and B... Alright, let's... Lieutenant Hall... I am going to lose out on some of these units just because I don't have enough space, but... Yeah, so renewed unit growth means that... Did lose that. But, luckily, what was a difficult mission is now just challenging. But the challenge is mitigated by putting my leader in front, so she gets Skeleton Strike. Looks like my last T-Knight did in fact end up going down, which is not ideal, but... Give the hero 6 balancers as entourage and allows the hero to drink tea twice. That's pretty good. Alright. Alright, let's see. So now these enemies are on full retreat. My hero is still on the front lines getting skeleton strikes off, so that's pretty good. Panda Expert. I'm going to go for Commercial Center here. That's... Oh. Golden Earthens. That is very good. I'm going to send those to the front line immediately. So... or to reinforce my hero, because what the Midas Touch effect does is it has a small chance to turn enemy units into gold. So they become a part of my wealth, which is always a good thing to have. horror. Alright, yeah, I'll go for that. That debuffs my enemies, so that's always a good thing. I'm up to gaining 900 experience per day. And I still have no clue what any of this is. It is so blurry. So honestly, my best bet here is just create units and hopefully next turn summon a hero that will aid me in my search. More experience. Alright, so my golden earthens go up front. So they're actually immortal and have a chance to turn enemies into gold. Oh, and rebels are... The enemy team has rebels, which actually have a chance to, upon taking damage, betray their side and join mine, which I got 9 of them and 2 of them died. Pretty good. This looks like dragon whelps. Yes, it is. Or shale drakes. Dragon whelps are the white ones. Okay. So the balancers. And again, not going to have any money for a hero again, but I am upgrading my base, which is always a good thing. So, since my hero's level 10 now, I'm getting 10,000. Let's upgrade that to balancers. Upgrade pandas and fighters to disciples. And... oof. I require more gold. Let's get this. Let's do Royal Institution. That'll level up my hero. And let's upgrade estates, actually, because I do need a lot more gold. Let's go forts, and I will actually upgrade my balancers. And I actually almost have enough to recruit a hero as well. Again, the main use of recruiting a hero at this point is to have another hero to search for this chest. Because this chest will bring a lot of value to my team. But I also want to do this challenge where I dig up this crate with... oh wait, that actually gave me enough, but I do not really want Tonaldo. Rhea. Oh. Okay. She looks kind of like tough. Alright. Ooh. This one actually has the ability to create relics. Alright, give her that balance spell. Ability to craft more relics and summoning. Once again, try to get this last little clue. So those are obviously trees. Main thing I'm looking for at the moment is whatever this gray building is, because that's going to be the biggest hint for me, and the only one I can really see. It's an impossible fight. Now I wondered, are all of the trees green? Because that could be another hint. I'm not really seeing any non-green trees. Let's summon some wasps. Cast balance there. I did lose a balancer, which is not ideal. But he does have the creation skill, which is really good. Bonus spell power. Let's grab the hospital to buff how many units I'm retaining. Let's get into this fight here. So the Balancers being part of my entourage is really good because Balancers are a very strong unit. And entourage units don't disappear after the fight. So no matter how many Balancers I lose in these fights, I'm not actually losing any units because, well, the Balancers aren't real units. I do not see where this treasure may be. Oh, I should have built. Could have built something there. Let's grab that. So I'm summoning permanent units. I don't want to pick that up. I need to figure out where this thing is. The Ragtag Rogues. Yeah, they didn't really stand a chance. Let's actually upgrade a horror here. Let's see. Nobility. Grab myself some of these guys. So these guys I'm going to reinforce my original hero with. And Balancers and Fighters I'm going to reinforce Rhea with, my second hero. Let's see. Take those in. Oh, wait, that is the wrong one. Balancers, Fighters. You know what, let's send the Rebels and the Shale Drakes. There we go, there's my pandas. Archives of Magic. Let me see. Take this guy out real quick. No units lost. Perfect. More experience. A neutral enemy. Sounds like experience to me. Oh wow, that fear... the fear stat is really stun locking that guy. Let's grab the Citadel. I want more pandas. Let's make a lieutenant here. Right. He does come with more money too, so that's always a plus. Alright, add those to his army. Next up, have him check up there. Pillar of Divinity. Of course, I'm going to go for the Cool Serpent. Oh, wait. Before I forget. Let's see. Yeah, let's make it have a chance to join our side. Just quick finish that one. More experience. Archmage Tribunal. Let's get another hero going. Alright, having access to both. Diplomacy, mercenary units every turn. Again, that spell's just broken. Alright, this is... So it's not back here, it doesn't look like. I need to start going to clear that as well. Increase the upgrade forge. Serpents. So where is Rhea? Rhea's in the middle of the map. Perfect. So I'm going to have her pick up this Contingent of balancers. Of course, we have the pandas in here. She's up there. Taking a bit too long on this, so I might need to just... Let me actually see up here. These have it. Just do that real quick. KO a decent number, and I have so many mercenaries. Like, they do basically nothing in the way of damage, but you get this many of them and it doesn't really matter. I do want the blood aspirant. Right. More movement. Last building here, and that is all of my buildings maxed out. So let me send Rhea. I'll send Rhea to the front lines. My original hero. There's that. So I do have all of these things that I could grab to maybe try and search out this treasure, but actually let me start with balance right here to keep a lot of my balancers alive. Alright. There's that. Shape creations and get an upgrade. Create some leeches too. I have plenty of mana. My balancers are dying at a rapid pace, which is not good. Alright, got that going now. This is so blurry. Yeah. Just take this guy out real quick. Wasps here. we go. Blazing Shield. Knowledge. Just stealing loot from my opponent's field. Let's upgrade my summoning spells here. This is relying entirely on luck because there's... And the worst part is I'm not going to be... If I want to finish this quest, I can't finish off the enemy until after I do this. Which is unfortunately allowing my enemy to build up. So, not ideal there, but... What is ideal is the sheer amount of damage I'm doing. There we go. Wall off the front line just to preserve some units. I'm gonna need Rhea to last quite a while. Let's see. Is any better? So a purple obelisk next to a... It's right up there. And I'm still searching for this one. So let's take my main there. Okay. These guys are not much trouble, but let's just summon some enemies on the goose to try and make sure he doesn't cause any trouble. Now again, I don't want to grab that relic or the obelisk just because let's just throw all these onto a unit. Now, do I want to recruit another hero for this? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do this. It looks like a building that would be on the tundra, though. What is that large mass green? That's a nice sword. Anything on my border? No, nothing that looks like that. Alright. So let me go kill this guy real quick. Trying to get the achievement to find a now I wonder, I'll see if this works, but it would be interesting to see if getting the treasure in my opponent's territory off of that one obelisk might work. Okay. Taking a while to die, but they're getting there. Okay. That's the one there, but I wonder if they already got this one. That would be not ideal for me. This one. Let's see. Because again, that it looks like a keep. Like, if it's... It could be here-ish. Let me try back here. Just run these enemies down now. Yeah, I'm thinking they already grabbed this treasure. And unfortunately, this west of mine is allowing them to get to the point where they're near impossible. Wasps. Leeches. So just keep distracting their front line while, or their back line while the front line just falls into my army. I have plenty of mana to use on this. Duplicate. So it's, yeah, it was saying where shape creations, let's see, spell power, 2 defense, 1 attack. I'll take that one. Let's just have these reinforce her. So everything should be here. Those do kind of look like ice, though. So perhaps it is. You know what? I'm just gonna have to bite my tongue and clarify it. Let's just kill this frogs real quick. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not getting that quest finished. It's just taking way too long. Got so many heroes working on it too. You're the... Wait a second. It's right there. Yeah, let's just send one of my... minor heroes after it. Grab that, upgrade the entourage, and then start having her go this direction. It's unfortunate that I ended up not getting it, but yeah, since she just got gear, I'll have her go that way. I'll send my lieutenant up for it. And the rest of my heroes will go there. There it is. Hey, this guy's thinking this is going to be easy. Get balance back up before any of my balancers die. Get them under it. Get some of them. Get a bunch of wasps. More wasps. Some rock elementals here just to cause chaos in the back lines. Defeat Alright. That's interesting. This. Kill a few of the mages. Send in the reinforcements. Great part with mages, our mage heroes, is that I have plenty of mana. I'm not running out anytime soon. Alright, let's recruit some of the mages. Let's grab 75 gold. And all in all, this game is pretty much over. I'm in their land, and I just need to get one hero to their flower to win. But which, here we go. And there we go. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can try that with Decay. I just needed to get that to get Reyna. Okay. There you go. So now this time, I'm going to try to actually finish the challenge this time. And find this thing with nothing but let's see, affects your hero, requires that they are alive, creates 2 clones of the hero. Don't really need that right now. Need to cast this on more enemies. That way they give me zombies. So that's ore. End the day there. Free chest. Won't turn it down. I'm gonna get the blood cells here. Now it's a moderate challenge on this one. And completing this. Now I will use this on my hero. And this will give me 2 copies of my hero. That'll make this challenge very easy. Let me grab this so I'm getting free blood aspirants. Ooh, that is a lot of stuff. I don't know why zooming in there, why I think that might help, but alright. But now I just need to make sure I actually check pretty much everything now. So now every time these bats die, I gain a zombie. So that'll be good. And of course I'm keeping my blood aspirants alive. Mercury. Alright, let me see. Anything here look familiar? It is so hard to tell. Let's grab the Tomb of Silence, grab these skeletons, and add them to my army. So now again, the goal is to not grab any of those hints. go. Let's grab the Turn Living spell. 1,000 experience. There we go. That makes this a lot easier. And adds a lot of undead to my army. Oh, 2 of my aspirants died. That is not ideal. Death Ripple spell and reduces mana cost by 4. Additionally regenerates 3 mana every day. I like the sound of having mana. Having mana is good. Grab zombies. And I'm going to leave those in my town for the time being. Again, my main goal is to find this. And that's a lot of green. I need to... next time I end today, I need to see if my opponent's playing one of the life archetypes. So either like Wild or Italy. But it could also be the be like these green crystals here. Life Terror. I like the sound of that. But getting her means spending money. And I don't like the sound of that, but... you know what? Let's do it. Life Terror, welcome to the squad. What do you bring to me? Alright, turn... she can turn undead, and... she has summoning skills, which is pretty good. I want to turn those Midases, but... it's probably not going to work. Let me Death Ripple them so they're cursed. Charm, Blood Form. Alright, so now my Blood Aspirants. Alright, I want you to go up. So let's see. So those are looking like trees, though, is the thing. And once again, I did not pay attention to what my opponent is playing. Alright, let's grab the Haunt. Add the Lost Souls. Let's take Lost Souls and these skeletons and use them to reinforce Life Terror. Alright. So this fight will be easy. Let me just do that. Oh, I lost a Blood Aspirant. Pillar of Balance. Does that look familiar? Let's see the Pillar of Balance, but it's so blurry. Need more Blood Aspirants. Let's have these zombies reinforce the front line. And then let's grab these skeletons and Lost Souls and have them reinforce Life Terror. Colosseum. That does look like the Colosseum right there, like somewhat. That's an impossible fight. So let me see. There's the X. That looks kind of like the Colosseum. So perhaps somewhere in between the Colosseum and... Oh, okay, never mind. I just messed up and ruined the challenge. So now I can no longer get the challenge, even if I do get the thing, because I picked up one of the hints on accident. So now I guess I'll just grab the hints as I go. Let's grab the upgrade center. Need more gold. That's what I'm hurting on right now. Impossible, impossible. Hard. I guess I'll take these out. Especially since back row... No more back row. Well, there's still a lot of back row, but not as much back row. And let's knock them towards my army with Death Ripple, and that will also... And that Death Ripple will also curse them, so... More undead on my side. Injection, poison some of them, and while they're dealing with that, summon some goblins into the back line. They don't have any archers, so that'll make this an easy fight. And then let's grab that. Let's see. Soul Transmuter. Guild of Mages. Alright. So, gonna take this army out real quick. Let's go Death Ripple here. And let me actually dupe my hero so it makes it a bit easier. Let's get another Death Ripple in. Gives me some carcasses, so that's not bad. More gold. Let's just send her there. Looks like it's right about where that fire is, too. Upgrade Forge. Add some more Blood Aspirants to that army, and let's make this a full-fledged town. Now, I still want to send my hero back to the town, just because... let's add Tomb of Silence there. And let's grab a Soul Vendors for there. So I do want to send her back, just so she can get those spells. This one's a moderate fight. So Let's hit these with injection. And while they're cursed, spawn some goblins to try and take them out. Add some zombies to my field. Ooh. 3 bone Lyths. That's pretty good. Alright. Yep, and the treasure's right here. That didn't seem like it was going to be too hard. I was going to take that out anyways, so it is unfortunate that I ended up not getting the achievement there. Let's see. Frogs become undead. And then death ripple those so they become even more zombies. And easy sweep there. Okay, let's grab some more entourage there. Alright, so this one. Let's get Throne of Magic. Let's get another blood cell in this one. That'll allow me to create more, or buff my units more. Let's see if I can do this. It's near impossible, but it's a bunch of foxes. Oh, they are ripping and tearing through my army. That did not end near. Oh, my bad. That did not end nearly as well as one could hope. Now, I did weaken their army a little bit, so that's... wait a second. No, unless these guys survive until my hero gets up, there's not a shot that... Oh, yeah, no. My hero just gets swarmed here and goes down. Not the worst, honestly, but... Oh, there we go. Turn undead on her now. So we got everything here taken care of. Now this is going to be an easy sweep up for Raylina. Let's just start off with a cheeky little death ripple. And now that they're all turning tail, hit them with another death ripple. And I walked out going plus on numbers. Hollow Shaping Cryomancers. That's an interesting one. Oh wow, I am still at level 1. Let's get some more knowledge for my heroes. This one can no longer builds. Right. Yep. Oh yeah, 55 gold, no shot. I want these 2 chests, so I'm going to go for this unicorn. And let's just start out. I do not like you having all of those cats. So those cats will be joining my side as members of the undead. See, they're still dealing damage, and I don't particularly appreciate that, so I'm going to hit them with some more curse, get some more units. My bone shooters are putting in work right now. My death ripple is as well. I lost all of my blood aspirants, but curse those nerds. Rain some frogs on him. Hit him with another death ripple. Got a lich from somewhere, which is, you know, not gonna complain about a free lich. Oh, and an entombed. Mithril band. I'd rather have the sulfur there. A moderate army there. Let's upgrade any soul mage and lich in your towns to losses. Alright, now she's gonna move out again. Oh, accidentally stopped her before she finished moving. Moderate. I want to take this guy out real quick. Get me some more zombies. Oh, and they're just going to die immediately. Perfect. Death Coil. Really living up to its name there. I'm going to quicksand them because that will curse them. And then the cursed will then rises my zombies. Nice and easy. Let's see. Let's add the graveyard here so I can create some more skeletons. Some more skeletons. Let's have her move up here. Skeletons will join up with her. Now this near impossible battle will be turning very quickly once I fox. Get those foxes with some undeadification. The enemies, I hit them with more spells. Now, the more spells I hit them with, the more cursed they get, and the more cursed they get, the more zombies I spawn, but I did end up losing there. That is fine, though. I dealt some decent damage, took out a fair few of their units, so sometimes that's all you can ask for. This is going to be a moderate, difficult battle, but moderately giving me some more zombies. Or not zombies, but undead. Death Ripple's gonna curse some people, giving me more undead. And now I am down to 3 mana, which is not ideal, but it is still going pretty good. Slayer's Greave. Ooh, Skeletal Strike. That'll be a good one. Because that means on attack, give me more skeletons. And I like having more skeletons. So the blood cells are already here. Grab more skeletons and zombies. That's fine. This blood cell is at 5% bonus damage. Or, let's see. Is it? Yeah, or 10% increase to health and damage. And in my main city... Oh, can I switch those? I cannot switch those. And this one's giving me 10% as well. All of those are too expensive. Yeah, let's just enter in here. Alright, let's see. That is a lot of enemies. Gonna hit this bulk here with Death Ripple. Gonna hit this bulk here with Quicksand. That'll curse some enemies as well. And let's dupe my hero just to make this a little bit more plausible. And we're still getting overrun, so frogs. I need to increase my entourage. So when she levels up, get the ability that adds her ace unit to my entourage, or 60 power worth of my ace unit added to our entourage. Let's upgrade my main city with okay, urbanization, and create max those, upgrade those. Blood aspirants or aspirants, I immediately want to send out to my hero. Soul Beacon, that's all I have for the Soul Beacon here. What about the Soul Beacon in my main base? Okay, I'm gonna go zombies and bone Goliaths here, because bone Goliaths are very bulky. And bulky means good. Blood aspirants will be able to make it to her. These reinforcements will be able to make it to her. Let's grab the Throne of the Dead here, merging those zombies into carcasses. Let's see. I think she wants to get her get back here. So let's let her do that. That hit him with a death ripple. Let's inject these guys with poison, and that will also curse some of them. Again, hit with death ripple. There we go. She got her revenge. Let's increase that. Volcanic Cult. Yeah, I don't want to go sacrificing any of my units right now. Better off with my undead than their demons. Now I will turn a number of those into undeads. Death Ripple to generate some curse. Rain Frogs to cause some confusion. And this will be a relatively easy battle. I do lose an aspirant, which is not the most ideal. Oh, you know what I need? I have to choose between getting the perk that causes enemies dying to give me mana, or to regen my mana, or... Yeah, I need the backup. Or wait, oh... Wait. Yep, I would also need to get Necromancy before I can do that. Don't really need salt spells. Let's grab the Soul Beacon in this town. Accept those. Zombies and bone shooters are pretty good. Alright, oh, that'll be an easy one. Take this guy out real quick for a free chest. Try to curse some enemies. Hit him with this. More chance to curse. Let's upgrade Horror just to... cause some enemies to retreat. Let's go War Academy here. Increase my hero's attack. Let's see, Bone Goliaths, them carcasses, and let's merge those into another Bone Goliath. And I'll send these up to her. Actually, I'll send her back to grab these real quick. Then I'll go towards the Pillar of Balance, take that out real quick. Hopefully, at least. Mansion. Let's create everything I can. Can't really do that now. Let's merge all of these. Get some neat units. I'll send these to Life Terror. Near impossible, but let's see if we can change that. Oh, we can change that. Get myself a bunch of free units. Boom. And now I have free blood aspirants because I have them on the entourage as well. So that's just free units that don't go away when they die, so that's pretty good. Now let me just quicksand them. Death Ripple towards the middle here, just trying to spread curse a little bit. Alright, and it looks like this did turn in our favor. Let's get that for more free blood experience. Balancers. Oh, that's a good one. I will need to come back for that. Balancers are very strong. Now I'm gonna go here. Let's see. There we go. And I actually want to upgrade the Tree of Balance first, because Soul Siphon, that's pretty good. And what new set of undead? These are actually just... My current ones are still actually better. But I will craft all of these. And send these to the front lines. It's a challenging battle, but not impossible, so... Death Ripple, that'll knock some enemies over. Free undead for me. Now I'm actually going to quicksand the goats. That'll again spread some curse. Make them nice and turnable. I don't know where I got a pith, but I did. This will be an easy one. I am at 1 mana though, so... Not really going to be able to cast any spells here, but... It does indeed look like that's not going to be a problem, except for this dragon that they summoned. Gold Drake, yep. But he is going to go down. He took out more than I wish he did, but in the end, we did end up winning. Another Pillar of Balance. If I capture that, that could be useful, having a Pillar of Balance on enemy turf. So, look forward to trying to be able to use that. It does look like I'm going to lose this one, so I'm just going to retreat before I lose too many of my bone shooters. So I do get to keep those bone shooters, and that makes it a moderate fight for her. Let's grab the upgrade center here. These. Alright, so that is my first sighting of the enemy army. I'll go for the Archmage Tribunal, which it's actually kind of good that I got sent back here, because that does mean that I do get all of the spells from the Archmage Tribunal, so that's always a plus. Life Terror, we'll grab that. That's a near impossible enemy, so not the greatest to be seeing here, but Actually, I'll wait for a little bit. Turn undead here. Those were some excellent undead to get, and I actually cursed these enemies so that now they're not able to run, and a lot of them get cursed. So now this has gone down to just a hard match, which Envenomate, just to Beam, again, spreading curse. Death Ripple, spreading curse, killing some enemies. Quicksand, once again, spread curse. And that's really what this, what Decay boils down to. It's spread curse, and then try to kill. And if you kill enemies with curse on them, they have a high, they turn into a zombie for your side. But it does look like I'm going to lose this fight. Mainly because I did run out of mana here. Alright, and it looks like they are going to hit my gate. Oh, and they hit with roots. And my walls are going to go down pretty quickly here. But I do hope I can at least take out a decent number of the enemies. Oh, and they're going to run straight into a battle with this army. Going to drop a healing aura. That's problematic. But at the very least, they're going to lose their Crystallis. That's all they're going to lose, but it's one less thing for me to deal with. Hall of Death. Now I'm making dragons. Well, when I get enough gold, I'm making dragons. Turn those into those. And I'm actually going to move out to meet these just to make sure that I do not end up losing this base. Oh, he's going to retreat anyways, but I will be pursuing outside of my area just to hunt him down. Let's grab the rogue statue to increase my gold income. Grab the haunt here. Grab these to send to her. And bone shooters will be sent her way. And I'm going to be going on the offensive now. So right now it's saying their army is impossible to beat. And we shall see about that. Oh, now it's, for this army it's moderate. So I actually have the advantage, and that gets worse for them once I turn over half of their units into undead. And then curse the rest of them to become undead as well. So that battle actually went pretty soundly there. I'm gonna raise some drowned here. And now that I have this for drain, and now my army is just going to kind of rush across theirs, turning all of their men into undead for my army. Okay, their ivory palace is like front and center here. So that's good for me. I'm gonna have her stop by the pillar. Or the pillar of balance. Okay, so I just go in and conquer this town. Okay, don't mind getting a free spell. What is my free spell? Mirage. So by creating a mirage, I then... Lightning bolts. Death ripple, just to make sure I get as much curse as possible. And I'll just finish sweeping across this guy. Going across their territory and just taking them out. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna merge these into stronger units. Actually, you know what? Merge. What do I have the most of? Let's upgrade that, because my end goal is to... get that. I'll have her retreat a little bit. Renewed growth. Let's grab the beacon here. Alright, and I got a dragon. Going to send all of these units to my main. Add those to her army. And right now I'm mostly just taking out their resources. Gotta kill them slowly. Let's just out the gate, turn undead. Grab myself a bunch of zombies. Curse these last two. Easy zombies. Now with my upgraded army. Let's cast a force field here. Just free win there. Let's see. Don't really need to upgrade any of those. And those two can't move anymore. Fireball barrage. This allows my units to throw fireballs at the enemy. Death ripple. Fire beam. Lightning bolt to take out the cursed enemies, and then they become zombies surrounding my enemies. Boom, death ripple. That gets me some more zombies. It's honestly just an endless cycle at this point. You kill enemy, they become zombie, then they help you kill other enemies who then become zombies. Carnage. Dead blood. Oh, unfortunately this guy doesn't have any army that I could test it on. Yeah, I don't really need anything. Them out real quick. Ooh, an academy. Let's see. Let's just grab that, and this should win us the game. And one spell. There it is. Now, there is an alt win condition on that map, just... Reach bound glyph. Alright, let's see. Let's do 3. Let's actually do Pyre this time. Let's go with this guy. Now, Pyre has an interesting mechanic called ignoring the rules. So, typically, you have what army you come in with. Pyre says, but what if you didn't? What if you just got free units? And that's actually the reason I grabbed that first. And I do lose this quite handily, which is lovely. So now to undo that, I just revive my hero there. And now let's get the blood cell. And I'll just end my turn here because this guy currently has 0 army. Let's see. Oh wait, he does have an army because when you bring him back that way, he gets an army. He's teleporting. Alright, so basically my goal with this guy is take full advantage of the free level of demonology. There we go. Let's see. There's a demonology skill for any of your heroes, removing the experience cost and increasing the amount of... Oh, all Caprices and Fire Shapers regenerate 1 mana each day. So I'm guessing that's the Capras and their evolved form. Most likely. Now, one thing that the Pyre archetype does well is all of my mines actually create a barrier between them that I can move my units through, which is pretty good. But now I need this sulfur mine. And I'm wondering if it's worth trying, because that... Let's see. What would I build this time? Let's build this. Grab these little guys, reinforce him. So, let me grab this chest instead because, unfortunately, that enemy being there means that I would have to pass and attack her to get to the sulfur mine. Let's see. Let's actually get the engineer's workshop here. I'll go up here, engineer's workshop. Spend a lot of money to get those 3. Upgrade my demon portal for that. And now I need to take this guy out. Now, one thing to note is a lot of these battles are actually easier than they would be, because again, I have the demon portal, which continuously spawns units. So whatever numbers advantage my enemies would have is actually lessened. And now that I have these, I'm actually very strong. There we go. There's my demonology skill level up. And now with this sulfur mine, this will actually provide 1 sulfur per turn, which increases the strength of my portal. So let's go for the magma grave. Let's check on my blood cell. Right now that's not giving me any increase to damage, which is not ideal. So I do need some of my units to die. Portal, where are my reinforcements, Portal? That's unfortunate. My portal seemed to not be wanting to work there. Let's grab spells here. And let's just max that out. Still nothing there. But again, I am gaining 1 sulfur every turn, so I'm actually getting stronger. Now this is going to be easy here, and I don't know where I got the fire zards, but I'll take it. Weakness, flame strike. I don't think I need any of my spells in this one. Feral or blaze? Let's go blaze here. And let's increase that. And grab some mercury. I am grabbing a mercury mine here too, so that'll be good. Buy some of those. I'm gonna need a gold mine. Okay, so this is going to be a hard battle, but that is made slightly less so by the existence of Flame Strike, which will take out a large number of their troops very early on. Now let me hit one of these healers with weakness. These units will just go after their healers, and that'll be this one done actually pretty easily, because let's see, captured 4 spirits. Alright. And I never captured that mercury mine. Alright, let's see. Next up, Center of Pyre. This would have been good earlier, so I think I'll go for the Abyssal Gorge sponsor. Let's get some more of those going. Capture that. Let's go through this portal here. Reinforce my army here. Let's just grab everyone. And I do not have enough sulfur to do that yet. Let's get this ore quarry. The flame hulls would be excellent for increasing how much resources I can get at one time. And it looks like I do have 3 enemies. Or 2 enemies, I mean. I am the 3rd enemy. I do have enough sulfur, so I'm going to upgrade those. Skip the outcome here. I lost him? Out of everyone I could have lost, it was him. So I'm actually not going to go for the free units this time. It's a little bit strange for me, but I have a plan. Let's see. Let's grab the upgrade center. Upgrade them, and no one else. Need to wait for next, or not next turn, but probably the turn after that to get some ore. Let me just flame strike these guys just to weaken them. And I do have upgraded fire throwers coming through the portal, so that's always a plus. Where are you? Monstrum. So now let me get some crystals. Mainly just because I do need... Ironically enough, I do need my units to die. Well of Power. Spell Power. I'll go for Mithril Armor here. And that will actually grant me some more abyssals. Yeah, and that'll make this crystal mine easy. Let's flame strike a lot of these guys. There we go. So I'm going to increase my demonology perk so I can get some stronger demons. Move the caravan and end turn here. I'll skip to outcome. No units lost. Nice. And these are bigger fires, so I'm going to go with that. Oh, that kind of looks like that. Let me see if I can find this one without it, because again, that is the challenge. Let's hit some of my units with Gigantism. And some of these cats with Flame Strike. And I am actually going to hit some of these with Flame Strike too, just because the ranged are annoying me. Go, free demonology. Plus 2 damage to all my units. That's good, that's good. Let me actually upgrade the tavern here, because I'm going to want to... Yeah, she's fine. Comes free with Dragon Collar, or Dragon King, so that's good. I'm going to upgrade her combat perk. Yeah, let's upgrade that. So I'm going to send her immediately up here. Let's see. Chamber of Rituals. So next time one of my heroes stops by, that'll give him a free level up. While he's in there causing chaos, I will Fire Strike, Cause some more chaos. I really want to see if I can complete this quest. It looks like it is somewhere where both the forest and this area are invisible. Let's see. What do you got? All right, so you only have the same stuff. There we go. Portal wasn't working for a second. But yeah, they're not going to lose much at all. I did get to test how strong their defenses were, and that I'm actually going to grab Pyromancy here and turn there. Let me see. Something that's going to be really telling is assume that building, but of course everything is so fuzzy. Let's do this one. Let's get some enemies in the back row with fire gating, and that'll make this very easy. And I really only lost some of my free units, so that ended up going about as well as you could imagine. Let me grab some more, or get some more fire throwers ready. Still don't have the required materials to upgrade them. Oh right, the forest spirits. Almost forgot about those guys. Let's see. Gonna want to get this statue. What are you about? What do you do? Nothing I really want there. Next. Demonology, gold, and she can get equipment pretty easy, so that's a good one. Not really. Dead. Yeah. I think you're gonna... I will end up... oh, no, once I get enough gold, I will end up bringing her on. And she's probably going to be my battery. Let's just firegate these guys on the other side. They'll serve as an excellent flank and distraction. And easy peasy. There we go. Upgrade my units in combat. Because I like having better units. Alright. This may sound dumb, but I promise I have a plan. She's gonna be my battery. Yeah, so she'll be my unit battery. Easy XP and hopefully some some lost units on my side. Decay's definitely a lot better on that sense with the trying to lose units. So still don't have the necessary sulfur to upgrade that. Create more flamethrowers, I suppose. No intern there. Let's see. Upgrade that, so next time I have more enemies, or next time my heroes go through here, which for her will probably be sooner rather than later. So the goal with her is put a bunch of weak units on her and let her continuously spam against this one until either she dies or the enemy does. And by losing all these units, I'm actually buffing myself in the long run. Let's see. I'll increase my spell for that. Don't really want any of those, but it was an excellent battery to throw my units against. Now, this being a moderate battle, I'll just tamers, imps on the other side. Oh, it's this guy. Lords of the Pit. Excellent, excellent. Alright. Attack the Mirage Palace. Now, it's scary to me that they have an Incarneron. Or Lion God. Oh, that's the upgraded Incarneron. Ah. I mean, he went down fairly easily, so not really gonna complain there. Let's see. It looks like it should be around here because there's those trees. There's those trees. Oh, is that the flame hall right there? That might be the flame hall right there, so it might be somewhere in this area. Let's see, Archmage Tribunal. Let's get her here just so she can grab some more units to throw into the void against enemies who are way stronger than her. So now I need moving the caravans. So now, other than this flame hall, I have defeated pretty much everything in this area. So it's time for me to move on to the next. First, let me grab the upgrade hall. Max up the flame stokers. Let's have them reinforce her. She has a lot of spells now. Mind control. Don't mind if I do. Now she's low on mana, so... Perfect. Because she's low on mana, a large number of my gluttons are going to die, which... If I'm being honest, I expected more gluttons to die. Let's give burning... Alright. Easy match. Summon canines into their back row. Summon imps into the back row as well. Alright, and because of that, some gluttons died, but nothing of real importance. Get some more pit lords. Let's increase her entourage. And let's bring it into battle here. Put some imps in. Some ifrits. And some wasps. That should be more than enough to take care of this space. And summon some demons. So I do want that everlasting flame. And I need to figure out where this is. Because, let's see. Okay, so wait. I see these kinds of trees. I see these kinds of trees. But then I also see these. So it has to be somewhere like here-ish. Here or up here. So let me just send her to deal with that and hopefully get myself that treasure chest, and all without grabbing any of the hints. Because really that was my goal with this, was it's for an achievement. And that achievement unlocks more characters. So, honestly, I want to get that over with as soon as possible. So, Mercurial units, always a lot tankier than they honestly should be. But they will end up going down to the army of fire throwers. It looks like, maybe. There we go. Summon some of those. There we go. Grab possession. That's always a good one to have. I'm gonna grab sulfur here because sulfur is life. Still need that everlasting flame over anything else. So it looks like there's no path to that one. Move the caravans. And end turn here. So the only entrance to my base is currently owned by me and has her in the way. Probably not for long. She's probably going to die soon. Just because her mission is to die. Go explosion here. That'll knock him around and deal some damage. Alright, she'll lose some units. Kill that enemy. That's all good news. Let's grab a green dragon. Mostly because it's another unit to die. Everlasting Flame. Build the Kingdom of Pyre. Let's add spell power. I know for certain I'm one off from having enough to upgrade my portal again, so I will have to hold off on that one, but That'll certainly be a good upgrade. My army is crashing against theirs. Let's just summon some more imps, make sure this ends well. Add some more of them. There's no way up there, so it can't be there. Oh, here it is. I did it without using a hint, so I unlocked 2 characters. And now I never have to do that again, because that is awful. So, let's see. I'm gonna grab this fight because it's hard, rather than being straight up impossible, and honestly, losing my dragon like this soon for a lost fight is probably not a great idea. Looks like she's probably going to lose it anyways, but honestly, that's fine. Maybe my portal's putting in work. That's usually how it ends up going, is portal puts in work. Let me firegate some enemies to the back line. Surround them a little bit, get them all confused. Now my hero can come back in and finish it off. So I did lose my dragon, but at the very least, I got the win. Let's get a help hit with Capras. And let me bring these Capras down here. Let's see, I'm actually going to take this one on just because, again, the portal is something else. I'm going to have some worms in the back line. Looks like I am going to lose, but it looks like all of their rust toads are going down. And, yep, all of their brimstones as well. Okay, weakening will only do one of that. So let's make some giant fire throwers here. Honestly, if I have one less that's blasting me full force, that's honestly a good play for me. My hero gets back and gives my fire throwers some cover to do some more damage. That's always a good sign. It looks like I'm actually going to win this. That's genuinely surprising to me, but you know what? I'll take it. Upgrade my demonology again. Now that fight's definitely impossible. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna take my cut and run, honestly. Let's grab the blacksmith here. So I'm gonna try and repopulate whatever his name is. Etietano. Not going to be able to do that, so... And not going to be able to do that either, so... Honestly, not the greatest, but I will figure out how to make it work. Alright, so all of these are honestly impossible for her now. I'm going to attack this anyway, just because... Put some dogs on the back line, put some wasps on their front line. Bring some Ifrits in. Bring some imps in. Flame Strike. Honestly, my goal right now is just to deal damage and let some units die. that's the best thing I can do right now is because... Alright, yeah, let's flee now. Alright, so she goes down, but... At the end of the day, she dealt some decent damage to them. Alright, let's grab Tamers. So, I don't have the resources to upgrade to Pit Lord yet, so, but... So, near impossible, but let's see if that's true, though. That'll take out some units. My portal's doing portal things. Another flame pillar there. Looks like I am losing this one. Yeah, let's just retreat here. Yeah, I'll attack it anyway. Start by poisoning here. Death Ripple there. Fire Gate to the back line. Just to distract some of the enemies. Hopefully give my portal units some time to get to the front, and that will win me the game. Or not the game, but this stage. Let's see, I'll take the proficiency. Wild Speakers, they do have rooting, which is really good. I'll upgrade those. She still has yet to create a dragon. She's only at 51. That's not ideal. But I will go for Succubi here. I definitely have enough sulfur to upgrade my portal again, which is always good to see. Let's go over here. Anything I can upgrade here? Nope. But I can take these units. Oh, so I'm going up against another Pyre. That's not good. But it does look like my portal is more built up than theirs. Maybe. Let's teleport my hero behind him. There we go. Another impossible match made possible. I just killed nothing. Alright. Excellent. I don't really want a summoning circle, so I'll just create more of these units. These out. So they are back already and with a very strong army already. Really don't want to make the summoning portal. So I think I'll just go out with... Doesn't create a second portal, but I hope it at least... increases my portal. So it looks like I'm losing this. Yep, that is defeat there. Let's see. Need 14 to upgrade my portal again. My summoned units are summoning summoned units. It's always good to see. Now let's grab some wasps. In hopes that these guys mess up the back line enough. More imps. More wasps. More imps. Another flame strike. Looks like I am losing this one. Let's have my guys flee. Okay, so the arcane team is down. So let's see. So now she has some more machines, which should make her stronger. Alright. I want to get those, but they're far too expensive. I'll grab the wolves here just to add another unit to my portals. Let's just reinforce him with everything under the sun. Poison their back row. Death ripple the poison back row. Looks like I'm getting taken out here, but hopefully I can take a decent amount with me. Oh, he's retreating now. but he was not capable of retreating far enough.